Temples are meant to be places by which we are trained to perceive the spiritual nature of the deity. Because Krishna, in the form of the deity, same as the form of the Lord who is within your heart, will reciprocate with you according to how you approach him. If the atmosphere of the temple is surcharged with Hari Katha, teaching us how to be devotees, how to be humble, how to fix our mind on Krishna, how to be in the mood of a servant of Krishna, then with that mood we can see Krishna. Actually, of all deities, the most merciful and important is the deity of Namrupa, the deity of the holy name. And understand that the holy name of the Lord is the Murti of Krishna. And how to worship the Murti of the holy name? By chanting with great attention and sincerity. Like just as there are so many offenses against worshipping the deity in the temple, we should also guard against the 10 offenses to the chanting of the holy name very carefully. But the deity of the holy name is so special that anyone can chant, anyone can worship this deity anywhere and at any time, in any place. Anyone. To worship the deity in the temple, you have to take bath. You should have second initiation, Brahma Diksha. You have to know so many rules and regulations. Then you can worship the deity in the temple properly. But the deity of the holy name, anywhere, at any time, whoever you may be, whether you're walking down the street or sitting in a bus, even if you're in the bathroom or the toilet, anywhere, whether you're clean or unclean, whether you're waking up or going to sleep, or whether you're sleeping, you can worship the deity of the holy name by attentively chanting very sincerely. Hare Krishna. And what is the most wonderful way of worshipping the deity in the temple? Every offering within the Vaishnava school that you offer to the deities must be accompanied by the chanting of the holy names. In fact, Srila Prahupada explained the power of this Mahamantra. He said there are so many mantras, so many different occasions in the orthodox schools of the rituals and pujas for performing various yagyas. But Srila Prabhupada said, if you know the mantra, that's good. If you don't know the mantra, or if your mind is not so intellectual to memorize so many mantras, he said, you just chant Hare Krishna. That will serve the purpose of every other mantra there is. He gave us very simple. Actually, the high standards of deity worship, there are so many mula mantras and so many other mantras that go for everything you do. Srila Prabhupada said, if you don't remember it or you don't know it, you just chant Hare Krishna. Because that is Mahamantra. It includes all other mantras. And it is simple and sublime. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he told the townspeople of Navadvip, when he was having his beautiful kirtans in the house of Srivas, so many envious people criticized him. Something we have to accept is there will always be a class of people who will condemn devotees and spread so many terrible things against devotees. But the innocent people of Navadvip, they were thinking that when will that day be when we are so fortunate that we can come into the house of Srivas also and dance with Lord Chaitanya. That is our goal of life. But because these people are always criticizing, they're spoiling it for everyone. So one day in the early morning, all of these very innocent and sincere devotees of Navadvip came to Lord Chaitanya bringing so many nice gifts. Some brought bananas, some brought rice, some brought other types of fruits and vegetables, and some brought auspicious offerings such as cloth, wool cloth, cotton cloth, like that. Some brought jewels, whatever, whether they were simple people or wealthy people, they all came to brought offerings. And they prayed to Lord Chaitanya, please teach us how we can perfect our lives. And Lord Chaitanya told them that you should always be in the mood of the servant of Krishna. And you should always chant his holy names. Wherever you may be, whoever you may be with, whatever you are doing, in any situation of life, just chant the holy name of Krishna. And I will teach you the most simple and sublime method by which you can always chant the holy name of Krishna. Take this 16-word, 32-syllable Mahamantra and chant it everywhere. And then he personally taught them the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. He said, chant Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, and you chant japa in your mind or softly, wherever you may be going. But in the mornings and the evenings and whenever other possible, you come together with other devotees and you sing and you dance. And how to do that? If you have no instruments, you just clap your hands. With your family, in your house, outside your house, just sit and clap your hands together. Bring your family, your relatives, your friends, and chant the holy names. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also you can get karatals and mridangas and play them and sing, wherever you may be. And then he told them you can also chant this mantra, Hari Haraya Namo Krishna, Yadavaya Namo, Gopal Govindaram, Sri Madhusudan. And then Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he began to cry and he began to embrace each of these people. And he would personally decorate their bodies with garlands and sandalwood and appeal to them, please, always chant the holy names of Krishna. And they became so much overwhelmed with spiritual devotion upon being instructed and embraced by Lord Chaitanya personally, that they all took this order as their life and soul. And then throughout all of Navadvip, wherever a person would go, at the bathing ghats, in front of any house, on the roadsides, people were all clapping their hands and dancing and chanting the holy names. This chanting of Krishna's holy name has the unlimited power to cleanse our hearts. But we simply have to chant regularly and sincerely. Sincerely means attentively. It is so very important. It is the Yukadharma. It is said in the Shastra, Harinama, Harinama, Harinama eva kevalam, kalo nasteva, nasteva, nasteva gatiranyata. That there's no other way in this age of Kali Yuga but the chanting of the holy names of Hari. Especially the name of Hari is emphasized. Because Hari means one who steals away all inauspiciousness from the heart. At this particular time, our hearts are filled with so many inauspicious desires. Inauspicious means that which was not of the real interest of the soul. Anything that is not according to the soul's desire is inauspicious. Auspicious is what brings us closer to God. Inauspicious is what takes us away from God. It is as simple as that. And there is nothing greater to create an auspicious atmosphere than inviting God into our heart. And his name is Hari. Krishna is so beautiful, so merciful. He is the ultimate object of love and pleasure. Just by coming in contact with Krishna, we naturally become attracted to Krishna. And when that attraction to Krishna awakens in our heart, he steals away all the inauspicious things from our heart and casts it away. And then he steals our heart, just as Krishna stole the butter from the homes of the gopis. Similarly, Krishna will steal our hearts when our hearts are prepared in such a way that is pleasing to Krishna.
You were listening to Radhanath Swami on thesacredconnect.com.